Humans, guys, and welcome to LTS, the best place to spend your Tuesday afternoons because we bring you exciting stories about your favorite celebrities and event happenings.
We do have a new addition to our team. That's the twist we have for you today. Let's go for a quick music break. When we come back, we'll dive right straight into the discussion. My name is Etnaya Boating, and doing this with me is
Eunice Owusu.
Stay tuned.
Je t'ai mis dans ma blacklist. Tu peux attraper. Tu vois ma sexy bandit. Personne.
I said earlier, we'll be having a new addition to our team, and she is Mimi. Hi, girl. Hi, girls. How you doing? We are finally seeing you here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Excited to see you.
I'm equally excited to be a part of this. I mean, I can't wait to tell the world what is happening in the world of entertainment.
I was telling Eunice that you are the perfect person to fit this because trending stories, who doesn't have trends?
I always have a lot. You do. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Trends here on the Let's Talk Staff Show. My name is Miriam Abna Adede, but for today, you can call me Mimi. And it's a period.
Hello Ghana, my name is Debbie Afago. Keep watching LTS on Club TV. Keep it locked.
Hi everybody, this is Robbie Bray, and I need you to watch LTS on Fox TV. Clock it. Period. And it's on period.
Once again, my name is Miriam Abna Adede. Now, moving to our first story. Something exciting happened over the weekend, and it has to do with our very own Hajia for real. Yeah, Hajia for real has been in town, and she came back with a banger, right? So let's take a look at this music video. When we come back, I'll tell you something about it. We all know, right? So Hadia Foreo has been deported from the United States into Ghana. We know this already. I don't really want to say much about it, but our focus today is on a release, which is this new song that is making waves on the internet. Now, a lot of celebrities went under this post to say what, they have to say about Hadia Foreo. Now, let's take a look at some of the comments that some of our celebrities left under her posts. Okay, so we have amazing comments under her post, and the first one is from Fantana, and she says she's back with a love emoji and some, fire emoji. You have Salma Mumin also with fire, fire emojis. Fela Makafi also, with the love emojis and fire emojis. And we have others also coming in. The actress Dinel Zoo also with the fire emoji. Efia also says she's back with, red exclamation marks and also fire emojis. Efia came back again and said fire. Achipalago also with the love emojis. I mean, so many comments making waves under this post by Hadia Foreo, and this should tell us that she is loved, she is really appreciated, and we are happy to have her back, in Ghana and with this banker. So we have Bobrisky also coming in with his or her message, which is the love emojis, and a lot of comments. I mean, so many comments, and we are so happy to have Hadia Foreo back in town. And trust me, this song will hit, in the clubs. Go Mona, go Mona, go Mona, go Mona. So go to YouTube and go and listen to the song itself. Now let's move to our next trending story. Over the weekend again. I mean, this weekend though. The richest men in Ghana came together to honor one of our moguls, business moguls, despite for the opening of his recent automobile museum. Now, this museum is just created to exhibit luxury cars, and we saw the likes of so many celebrities, coming in to support Kwame Osei despite on this great move, and it was so exciting to see a lot of them. Now, some people have come out to critique this move. They are of the view that this is not needed. Osei Kwame, despite there are so many things happening in Ghana, the youth have jobs, to do. We don't have a lot of roads fixed in this country. Why don't you use this invest in factories for people to work? Why don't you fix our roads? Why don't you support the needy and blah 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 blah? These are some of the comments, especially from Bongo Ideas, one of our bloggers we have in Ghana, and he came out to also say this. As part of her birthday celebration. As you can see on your screens, this is very, very beautiful, and we need to applaud Vicky James for giving Shares by Nelson the platform. Her fans and fellow creatives have applauded her gestures, describing it as a beautiful blend of birthday celebration and industry empowerment. And as you can see, everyone is excited about it. So yes, this is all we have for you on the Let's Talk Staff Trends. Here with me, Miriam Abna Adidi. Now let me take the views of my co-host and then we'll wrap up. Hi Edna Eunice.
Hi.
Okay, so out of the three stories, which caught your attention? Which of them caught your attention?
For me, I think it's Mona.
Mona.
Story.
Go Mona. Let's give a signage to Mona. Go Mona. Go Mona.
Before I go rise.
Yes, before I go rise.
Okay. So what about her story, excites you?
In life, when you fall, you should get up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't stay forever.
Yeah.
And Mona has shown that. I'm so happy for her that people are coming to her DMs to congratulate and encourage her.
Yeah. Yeah. Edna, what about you?
Well, mine goes to the second story, and I am part of the few people that are saying, why didn't he use the money for other stuff instead of building an automobile museum?
Yeah.
But once again, we see can now name what's your say?
Exactly.
That's all I have to say about
So when you get your money, you decide what to do with your money. This is somebody's money, and he said he wants to build a museum.
Exactly.
What be your problem?
You shouldn't have a problem.
Okay, so yeah, let me leave you girls so that you continue with the show. This is where we end the Let's Talk Staff Trends with me, Miriam Abena Adidi, aka Mimi. So I'm signing out. Stay tuned for the rest of our segments.
Something like this. That's crazy. That was quick. You're gonna be able to build your boat? Yeah. Wow.
Very and they are of the country, so this new year I have to take my time. And also Williams, the urban inspirational artist and songwriter. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You are looking splendid.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So your music, what genre will I put it or will I place it into? Is it a gospel song?
You can place me in the urban gospel.
Urban gospel.
Yeah, so in my own style.
Oh, okay. So what brought inspiration about this urban gospel?
Growing up, there are lots of things I went through in life. I mean, sometimes that is how I got all this urban gospel drive from.
Anaba, you being a fashion designer.
I asked you about
Exactly. How will
the
you
trials
this topic?
The triumph.
hold your hands, bring you up, introduce you to people, so that you can be seen, you can come close to the limelight. So it's quite difficult. As for the challenges, you see, people have their own preferences when it comes to likes and stuff. You can be doing something good, but then if you don't have proper connection, you will not be seen, you will not be heard. You understand? So I would say we are doing our best. We are trying.
Okay.
We are trying in this industry, and because one thing that somebody is watching.
Yeah.
Somebody is watching, and it will get to a point that people, the designers that I have come to know, I have heard, that time is going to go and we are going to come. So definitely, the only thing we're supposed to do is, like, we don't have to stop. We don't have to stop. We have to just keep on pushing, because our time is definitely going to come.
All right.
So to know beautifully, a very long time. How can you describe that? How can you
the industry is not a playground. You can't come. No, there are serious people doing that. So consistency, your hard work should get you there, and don't forget. And that is what is holding me up till today. I've had it back to back in life, in the music.
How long have you been in the music industry?
10 years. I was
younger. So full-time musician, how many years now?
10 years.
Full-time.
10 years.
Whoa.
So Trisha, 10 years now. It's been long, right? So how come
because the industry has been back to back for me. I've had it back to back here and there. So it got to a point in time where I had to relax, watch carefully, be sure of where I'm going to before I step in again. So I think that caused some sort of delays in me coming out and all that. So I think I'm full time.
so let's go.
Okay, on my part, it has been challenging. It has been like survival of the fittest, you know.
Wow.
In this part, in dear girl, let me say that, you know, because there are ups and downs, and sometimes you need someone to uplift you and take you from the pit where you find yourself, because that's not the end goal. You know, sometimes some things will be required of you at some point, and you might think to take a pause, you know, and things like you may need to take a pause or something. And from trying to build something of literally is not on a silver platter, you know.
Yes,
sometimes when you come from a place where it's less endowed, you have to strive, and sometimes every day I say congrats and a big thank you to people around me. Sometimes I was recording my first music, Beats by Ghost. He put me on that side. It was crazy, and this music came out. If these people weren't there, you find yourself wanting.
Yeah.
You know, so I thank God He giving me this gift. He also finds His own ways and means to put people in place to help. Sometimes what to wear for shows,
Yeah.
you know, it's devastating, and you know, you try to think of it, where to get something to wear. In a week, you could have about 3 to 4 sessions, shows, interviews, studio recordings, and all of that.
So just as we asked Trisha, how long have you been in the entertainment industry? Full time.
Basically, professionally, it has been 4 years. years.
4 years.
But I think the gift came 2 years earlier, let's say 6 years.
Oh,
But
okay.
professionally, I started 2 years after I realized I could do music, because you have to be on yourself, rehearse, know what you can do and all of that before you head into the game.
So when you were about starting this journey, what were some of the barriers you faced, like your recording studio, your funding and stuff?
Yes, that's an important question.
Okay.
I knew nothing about how to get a music out there.
Okay, but you just wanted it to go.
Yes, because I realized this music thing that I've been jamming to, supporting artists out there back in school, I tried to let everybody know the music that is going on, the new music catching up, getting waves and all of that.
You're very active.
You got that, fully active. So when I realized I could do this music thing,
Yeah.
no, I have to put something out there.
Yeah.
So I can't remember Scratch. He was like, yo bro, you're so good. When I listen to the way you rap and all of that, you should get a studio.
Okay.
So quickly I went online. Basically I had no producer back then.
No, okay.
I got a beat. Sika at that time had a studio. He had Q-Mix supporting him. So we went to Q-Mix studio and Scratch paid for my first studio fee. You can imagine where I'm from. Studio is a hell. To pay for a
So
studio is a
basically,
hell thing.
you
You
are
know?
trying to let us understand that for you had support.
Not like support, but a friend who thinks he has made a saving and he wants to sacrifice his saving for my craft.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
he paid for it like in my first studio session, and I recorded. And after that, I had to be asking people who were into it already, and they showed me. So it was audio like that. I had my first music record upload. Yeah, I uploaded my first music. That's Raid on Audiomack. Yes.
So 4 years down the lane, are you there yet?
But I won't say I'm where I started. You know, back then I didn't even have one stream.
Okay.
Nobody knew who
How
I
many
was.
streams do you have now?
I think when I sum up the 5 tracks I have out there, I have about 10,000 streams. And it's just crazy how it has become. You know, I started with like a 0 stream on Audiomack, and I had to watch my streams grow from 1 to 200 to 300, and now I think I'm not there yet, but I'm on the
Let me
path.
go to Trisha. Is your song also on Audiomack and like Spotify, Apple Music and those stuff? Which one?
My songs are
All over.
all music platforms.
Okay, and is it doing well?
Yeah, it's doing well. It's doing well. I mean,
Okay.
I can't say much.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
How is it doing there?
Whoosh! TikTok is giving me the funds. They are supporting.
Oh,
They're really
really?
doing well.
That's fine.
Why you want to ask me something?
I'll come to you. Right, so I asked him about some barriers he faced when he started the music career, so I would want to answer the same question.
Music has been my life.
Okay. I mean, looking at your 10 years,
Yeah. Music is my life. If you take music away from Trisha Williams, there's no Trisha Williams.
So apart from music, what else do you do?
I'm an actress too. I act.
No, you didn't tell us. Should we give you an opportunity to chat?
Everything that's
Yes.
you should have added.
Yes. Are you hiding another thing again?
Oh, a lot of things.
Hey.
Let's just hold on
talented.
Exactly. Let's just hold on to these ones
Okay.
first. As time goes on, we just unveil
Sure.
the other ones. So, like I said, music is my life. When you take music out, there's no Trisha Williams. There is never Trisha Williams without music. When I started this whole music thing, I didn't know where to start from. Should I go this way or the other way? I was so confused. But the moment I heard someone say, "Girl, you're good," I was singing somewhere. I think I was walking around like, "Girl, you're good. What are you waiting for?" And I told him like, why am I even choosing acting? That I diverted and started doing music. So music has always been a part of me. There's not been a challenge that has really like surprised me that I can't do music.
Who funded your first music?
Well, I did it myself.
Where do you get the money from?
I work.
You work.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very nice.
Yes, I'm
Acting or
No. I'm a sales executive and accountant.
Now you're surprised. Exactly.
So let's go to this one.
Okay, so
so do you think upcoming artists are given enough platform to bring out their talent?
In Ghana here?
Yeah.
No. Let me say chi. Oma kaya she.
or would it be that you're not also showcasing your talent enough?
Sister, I have done the needful.
Are you sure?
You won't see me sitting down idle. I will open my mouth and sing.
Okay.
I can't sit out idle because I'm always having problems with my boss in the office because I will make noise.
But I want to come in here when you say that Oma Kanyasha.
I was about to even explain that though.
Yes, but then I would say that encouragement there, it's not going to stop, even if you blow.
Exactly.
Do you understand? It's up to you to stand on your grounds. And I always say this music industry, it's not easy. I understand, but it's not easy to just blow. I'm telling you, there are a whole lot of things that you have to first of all put in place. Let me be honest with you. You have to first of all find yourself.
Exactly.
Because music is passion. Do you understand? And it's normal. Recently you guys heard that Dr. Onos was saying that if you play instruments in his church, he doesn't pay. If you play instrument in his church, he doesn't pay you.
You're doing it for God.
You're doing it for God. Come on. Before then, I play drums, I play bass guitar. So before then, we were playing it for fun. I was playing it for fun. I would even say even in turn on my career that I'm on right now. At first, I was showing for fun.
You are just
My mindset was not on money.
okay.
I would always be happy if I see friends I'm wearing my clothes.
And that's the passion.
Okay.
That's the passion.
Yeah.
So the passion will drive you first. So until people will discover the better you, they've already used you.
Yes.
They've used the best in you.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That is how it's supposed to be.
So are you supposed to allow yourself?
No, that's what I'm saying. What we've gotten to now, like no boss sitting down there. Yeah. I'm going to shoot an advice to him. That's straightforward. He should stand on his ground and defend the passion. That's just it. A person like Black Sherif, till now, we can't find the secret of that guy, how he pop out. And he has not disclosed it till today. The reason is just simple. He realized that this thing is going to pay. And I'm going to position myself in a place that I will not be vulnerable to everybody. My availability is not going to feel like I need to be famous, I need to be there. No, his mentality was to cash out for music.
Okay.
Shatta Wale was once there when he was bandana. He was singing for fun.
Yeah.
But when he decided to put music on the map, as his first priority, he's not any minute Shatta Wale will talk. He's talking about making money from music. Yes. So I'm going to tell my sister Emily Boss, it doesn't matter. People are going to make you feel less of yourself. Sometimes we can get to a place that you feel like your music is not anywhere. People are not hearing it. But this emerging artists, I don't call them upcoming. I call them emerging artists. They are too good. They are the new voice. They are the new faces. And Ghana, we are too dangerous that if you don't come up with the controversial stuff, you're not going to be recognized, even as an artist. Because we are not like Nigerians, that every year a music producer will decide to bring an artist on board. Yeah. Talking about Danny Day and that guy, that fight guy, the Jazzy dance, and Naira Marley, whatever. They always make sure they put people on board, and it happens. Recently they brought Ayra Starr. I didn't know her. She just came and boom everywhere. They will make sure your music go. And God will never like that. All the people Sarkodie sign strong man, Akabwa dance, he left them along the line. Yeah. have to come and grind themselves. Yes, so it's not easy, and don't feel like it's going to be easy. The journey is never going to be easy. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say to you guys that do more collaborations. Do more. Don't focus on the old OGs. Focus on the, like you and this man. Do it. Force the music in the people's ears. Force it. Never at the top. This year, I'm just
You are telling them what to do, but you're not really like pointing it out. Do this and that. I think if you say
okay, no. Okay, do this and that. Do more collaborations.
Yes.
Do more collaborations. Do more with your friends that you think they are also coming. And because right now the platform is given to us.
Yes.
So all music are now Gumbo can never come and capture your account that they are not letting your things go viral. So do more collaborations like Asaka did. Asaka will connect them, that those guys. I know them, Reggie Dems, and we know. You see, they can do solo music, but definitely you hear the voice of Asaka in it. And those things started back then in US, and they brought it here. You see, sometimes don't focus on the higher picture with those that have made it. You are coming to make it.
Yeah.
Very soon the Stonewise, very soon the Shatawale, very soon they are going to go. A person I like Pure Akan, I like Akan, I see those people, they do conscious music, not focusing on the masses, but you come for them. Me, I know Asaka. Hey, I know Pure Akan. I can play Akan song the whole day. Do you understand me? I can couple of them. Though they're having fucking music, but anyway, we know them, we know them. We know the kind of music they are doing and we jump to them. It's not necessarily blah blah, that boy blah blah blah. Push it. It's going to go. So do more collaborations. Try to just put the music on, the micro spaces. Just push it there. It's going to go. It's going to go because I can use your song under my clothing on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure I promote that at her, and another person will hear the music. Another person is going to hear. Another person is going to hear. And it's going to go. So connect with us, connect with people, do more collaborations each and every day. Make sure you're on it. Don't think too much. Think less, but think big. Don't spread your thinking. Go. Say better enough, better fun.
So let's move to social media. How has it changed the game for upcoming artists?
Social media is free. So far as you are able to go online and be on the internet, you could post a conscious video, a video which is fit for whatever you post out there. It has really helped because people, wherever or some places you think say your craft could not get to, social media will just push it there.
So which of your songs went viral?
Literally for me, the first rap freestyle that I did back in the university, it changed everything. For the first 2 years, nobody knew I could do music.
Okay.
And back in school, nobody knew. But my first freestyle, it was posted on Instagram and TikTok. And my friends started calling, so you could do this all along. So that's when the game changed for me. It was social media.
Okay.
Where my first street battle freestyle, it just went out there and it was crazy.
Nice.
That was it for me. And since then it has been go, no stopping, just putting it out there. You could get about 10,000 likes, people watching your video, and you'll be like, wow. Even though you are not there, they have a piece of you in their head.
Yes.
Anytime it becomes boom, oh, okay, so this is the guy I saw the other time. It's going to start making sense to them.
Exactly.
And now they just fish and dive deep into your craft and also feed from it.
Okay.
So social media has really helped.
Okay.
So Tilly, what about you? Tricia, sorry. You look like a Tilly.
That's right. So social media has been a great help to, especially with emerging artists, like you said. It has been a good platform for us to showcase what we have to the world. So I think it's been helpful, very helpful. That's all I can say.
But then you think the emerging artists do receive some kind of support from Musica, from Gamro? Not at all.
But that's really got me this guy.
Since I'm on a journey, maybe they might discover me, or some exposure could get to their doorstep.
So
they might
what
call on me. But
the
for
things
now,
you're doing for you to get there?
not stopping.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for that day. Let me see, my Shatawale or my Stonebwoy or anybody with that exposing influence to also see what I could do. Because whatever I do is a time bomb for me.
Okay.
Literally, I'm just waiting for that one person who could just connect you to that exposure.
Have you like trying to get access to these already?
Okay, so these mentors, sometimes they are really hard to come across since there's no defined body, working on making sure say we could just connect within the shortest possible of time.
Okay.
Because in the education field, sometimes student teachers are allowed to go to schools and connect with their mentors, talk to them. They are allowed to conversate and know what's going on in the field. Unlike the music industry, if there was to be a defined body regulating this, calling on meetings and all of that, at least we could meet them. Apart from shows and all of that, we don't have access to meeting these people. Maybe by chance being at a location at the same time.
Exactly.
That's the only way Ghana now we are able to get in touch with these mentors and these people ahead of us.
Okay.
You made this. Why didn't you buy this paper? I love you. I don't trust you.
I be doing that big boy thing. Remember me Dean, scheming for days that trap boys things. I waiting out to the road, fully covered. My bitch na machine, no can me fight. Stop, don't mix that. Boss ain't no ex, so please my babes don't waste that. Don't joke with my heart and tell me you fix that. Uncle my trap star, that big down and caught myself a bit. Whoa, but you lose that imam help you. When he a bro, now I can't tell you. Jemuna me 19 so hot you can't say that. Boy them look who are rocking some hoes. Brand new web beats that maybe drop party and come in fambo shows. Respect in his slipping come up post. Like Nana all I do is to pose. Pull up in there, eat close and one out. With that present and pop me yellow bows. Life of a trapper, I'll be goes. Don't have a choice, you see everything goes. Most I see the app is stacking more those. That's how we roll and so any spring grows. One time I say me a pay baby blows. 1 minute silence toward the lost souls. Man them like Drizzle, I miss you them more. Adie ching, adie sana, I'm running so cold. A B bar, a B for ya see yanka. Like a movie now film now will be show. And kind of see now the my yes so go. Be sure what before. In quite this flow. Get me money into flow. Woman me do bonny me num ego go. You capping and trauma to me debium. Imogo is a crow. So long suckers, conny ass fakers, me slim fish, serve me. Every mujina so thick Godzilla. And yes I'm a shadow
Nanaba, would you classify these emerging artists like they are doing so well or they've relaxed? How would you put it? Are they doing well per your view? Are they trying, or you feel like they can do better, or there are certain things they should adapt to up their game?
Actually, to me, they are doing their best.
Okay.
They are doing their best, and you see, I think somebody that is doing their best, there are more in them, better things in them to come out.
Okay.
But then, I always say this: the environment is what is making everything looks like they are not trying. The environment, because like Lil music, what we just heard, it's kind of very sweet sound. You understand? It's very beautiful, and if this thing is like we are playing this thing for like a month or 2 months, it's just gonna be boom.
Yeah.
But then, Obiara Crown, this is my first time I mean who begin like this. You come up and hearing a sound like this.
Yeah.
So they are doing their best, but they shouldn't focus on becoming like. That's my problem. They're becoming like. To be honest with you, my sister is picturing somebody that she wished to become higher than. Definitely, she is having a picture in her mind that I'm going to be higher. I'm very sure. Why am I not sure? I know what I'm talking about.
You can
You can come, but I know. No, I want to be bigger than a particular fashion designer. I have it in here.
Okay.
So all the time, if I don't work harder and overlooked at that person, he or she will intimidate me one way or the other.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? That is my point. They should just come to a better conclusion on making music. The reason that they are making the music, they should just put it on and push it into our ears. That is my whole point. Because what we've gotten to now, Nadia, the only thing you can do is to save yourself. That is my point. They are doing their best. They are trying. Their songwritings are amazing. My sister's song sounds like when Lady Pumper was coming. I don't know if you heard
that song.
That song was Lady Pumper's first song that did with Asem or with Richie. Do you understand? That song still sounds very nice. My sister's own sounds like that.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm assuring her it's going to blow.
Yes.
It's going to blow, but she shouldn't focus on say. Obi, like no boss was saying, say Obi Baba Besum until the music is making waves.
Yeah.
If like Black Sharif, then I all of a sudden call like I want to feature him on his second sermon.
Yeah.
It was because the song was everywhere. All the Nigerians were jamming into it. So you have to always make sure you do the groundwork very well. You plant your feet very well. So when the opportunity comes, boom. Do you understand? So they are doing their best, but I want to let them feel like it's up to them. It's them, nobody. Because nobody is coming to save. Like you're saying that by now you should have a producer. By now you should have a manager. Do you understand? By now you should have a manager because you've been in the industry for 10 years. So you are telling me none of your family members or even where you're working now, nobody's in love with what you're doing. Me, I just met you and I'm in love with you. Hey, I'm in love with yourself.
Everybody is in love with you. That's something I can tell.
So they should, if you are expecting them to come and invest overnight, it's not going to
No, I mean, I've got friends around me supporting in their own little way.
But I mean, I want music, like a music personality, somebody that is into music. Immediately, sometime ago I had opportunity to talk to Obrafo.
Okay.
I made some things for him, so we went to his house. So I was asking him how he started. He said Hammer. He mentioned Hammer straightforward. He said he was singing like normal singing. Hammer met him. He said he had an advertisement or whatever. And Hammer met him from straight to studio. That is how sometimes it goes.
Yeah.
Sometimes like somebody will just pick you up, try to even let you stop what you're doing currently, put you into the studio, make sure he or she force you to. There was a lady I was listening to, an American lady, 20. He said he's a military personnel. He finished school, he entered into the military. A woman met her and said, no, you have to go for Miss United States.
Yeah, I think I've heard.
Yes, and the lady said, how? He said the next tomorrow, the woman brought all books, plenty books to read about becoming that. He went the first time he failed, she failed, second time she failed, third she failed, sixth she failed. She failed I think the 7th or 8th time.
Wow.
That she was chosen. Do you understand? So a person sitting somewhere looking at you and thinking like, this guy is your time. This is your time. Picking you up because the craft is already in you. What we need is the pathway to do whatever you want to do. That's what I said. In your head, think about money. But in your head again, think about pushing it today. Make sure you get there. Now, are you not doing better music than Patapa? Better music you're doing than Patapa. The best thing I just heard, me, I was listening to this song rather than the blah 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 blah. No, I stand for correction anyway. But then I was listening to conscious rap. Conscious music than Akutiano. No, Akutiano. No, gospel be a fair Akutiano. No, two do that. No, paying be a whatever. I feel like the book Akutiano. I can't say. I can't say I'm saying. Why? There's a ninja. Before need to be focused. No, we call it before that. You understand? And so now listening to that. So I'm just praying that the time will come that somebody will pick you up.
Okay.
and just put you on there. Yeah, smallest time.
Thank you very much, Nana.
Don't thank me because I mentioned you guys are coming to sabotage me.
Today we are not in for So with the question, I want to know what can be done for you emerging artists to be seen up there. Maybe you have some
strategies.
Yes. You might not know who is looking at you.
Yeah, one or two
advice.
They should create more platform for us to be able to code through this. Like, for instance, you see how we do these reality shows and all that. I think there's a proper way we can do this that can help the emerging artists. There should be a platform where only emerging artists are supposed to be there to do something. Let's try to create
something like
looking at the Nigerian.
They should have put in the emerging artists rather than I did right.
Okay, so I think that would help.
Okay,
give us the platform to showcase whatever talent that is inside us. Because the more we do, the more you see more from us. The more we do more, the more you see more greater and powerful things coming from these emerging artists. So I think we should be given the platform to do that.
I think it's the same thing. More shows, more interviews, more platforms that could get emerging artists to come showcase their talent. Places that could, when it comes to these festive seasons, it's a big advantage for artists. It just has to have so many stages going on. Because there are so many artists out there, I can't lie. And just few ones couldn't contain all of us. And the world is so huge. So I just praying that we could get advantages where we could be scattered across all these places. We have so many regions in Ghana already.
Sorry, I'd like to say this. Looking at most of our reality shows in Ghana here, I mean, after you win, what next? I keep asking myself.
I don't hear from you again.
You don't hear from you anymore. But let's compare.
This one, speak out loud. Let your voice be heard. No. When I was coming, I was in the car coming, I was thinking about this. Like boy, wow, to apply to them. All these guys, contact right now, nowhere to be found. So speak it loud. You speak it. I'll support you. I'm here. Nobody can arrest us here.
Sir?
Oh, cancel. This is not an interview. It's a show. Cancel. Speak your heart.
Surely. So what I'm saying here is that after this reality show, if you win, what's next for you? Because I know one or two people who have been there and there's nothing going on for them. There's nothing going on for them. So I think, to add up to what I said previously, I think that after this reality show, you're giving us a reality show to bring someone out and make that person somebody. So why are you wasting the person's time? After everything, you should be able to push the person. I've been meaning to say this for a very long time. I mean, after the reality show, I've won. I don't need, for instance, I don't need the money. I need you to work with me. Work with me. Take me to the studio. Let's start doing something.
So what's
you understand? So I don't know what's the barrier between after the winning and how to help the person, grow his or her talent.
Okay, so I would want to ask, after the reality show and then you've won, what if the songs you bring out we the listeners do not want?
Or it's not the listeners, it's not you that you like. It's me that we are making. The truth of the matter is after those reality shows, the people that are into it also started scouting for another show. So if they promised you this and that, in a few years or few months they are tired, they expect you to start working on yourself. Their intentions are just to put you on the limelight.
Exactly.
But that's not true. That's not good.
I also understand, sorry to cut you, I also understand that we have artists that do not write their own songs. It's fine, but we have writers. That is why we have writers. You can't sing, but you can write. I've written songs for a lot of people. I can't sing all my songs, no. I have to, put some out there.
Yeah.
So, like me being a writer, I can support in that area. It's not necessarily that I should be the one singing the song. No.
Exactly.
The Shatawale said that if you look into those people's lives, they waste your time. They will quench your talent. Because these talents, they are pregnant with so much in them.
Yeah.
Yes, they are pregnant. They want to give birth. You get my point?
Yeah.
So if they are not getting the space, okay, it will be a point they will be tired. So something they should have even give more, they would rather give less. We are all hailing Black Sharif. It's because people are putting him there. They are forcing the guy to bet out whatever is in him.
Yeah.
And so it comes and it doesn't stop because the thing is in him. So he flows. Today he just finished doing the song Sacrifice and he said he's doing it live. And the life is even going than the music itself. And it's just making so many waves. It's beautiful. So if these guys are giving that opportunity, look at Stonebwoy picked that guy, Calvin Boy. Calvin Boy was doing so amazing before Stonebwoy picked him, put him in some corner. Now everything.
But what happened?
All this sagas and the brouhahas that happens between them shouldn't stop the guy from making sure the boy has become what Calvin Boy is good, very very good and talented. But then see, this controversies and stuff that comes between the artists and stuff, it's not good. It's not at all. Ghana, we are far behind when it comes to promoting the emerging artists. I'm telling you, we are far behind. I just don't know. I don't know. And therefore, when I get the opportunity to do certain things, I grab them. They papa.
You know that.
They papa. Baby, I won't see them come. I want on the road. One on the walk, go to Despite Mason, or 2 4 days in. For there is my name Papa was say, hey, Pap, me call. Me come up here for Saklano Sopa. Would you move video? No, because here we are, it's a matter of everything as well. And so reality shows need so if it happens like that, I feel that there should be somebody that will attack them. Do you understand that? Yeah. They should attack them because the guys are doing best. They are trying. Look at Tutu Lapatu. As I said,
Oh, then I think after they recruit all the monies they are looking for, they just dump the talent somewhere.
Yes. So you have to keep voting. The more you vote, the more this is a kind of making money. It's a kind of making money.
So they are telling me those guys that comes to perform over there, none of them are so good that Ochemi comes and say, after this reality show, I'm making sure I put you on my record label. Yeah. So I work with you for some time because there are good guys that come and sing. This guy, somebody featured him. Jennifer Lomote, Pam Pam, Scout songs. I need also from Kumasi Garden City. That guy was good. Today, where is he? They've dumped him and he's nowhere to be found after they've made money from him. Do you understand? Because that day they were about to declare him as a winner. And the way people voted, that very night I saw him at Adabraka.
Really?
No, are you kidding me?
Alright, so guys, we would want you to give us a freestyle, and then I think Trisha should start.
Yes.
Really?
Trisha should start.
Baby, whatever you do, little boys will put something to
Okay.
I even do collaboration.
So I want to do a common gospel we all know so that I can get my backers to support. But it's slow, so we have to relax. Okay, so amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Wow.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. Oh, was blind, but now I see.
Put something on this. There's a guy called Zino in Nigeria. He takes gospel songs like this and put rap on it. Yeah, Zino, you check it.
Yeah,
So put a little rap on it.
That's it.
I'm in the high life, other life goodbye. I'm chilling with cry, Yes, make her a jinkwa, Rama make her Jesus got me going in Tina Majino, Shadata for the best, and the movies and we make Cassibia or coming home. Okay, so let's do this. Axia, mention the brain, no other cafe. Chapel my G's, I be doing that big boy thing. Remember me ding, scheming for days, that trap boys things. I eating out to the road, fully covered. Mami jina mechi, yeah. Stop, mix that. Bounce no X, so please my babe star, Rick star. Jojo Kumara and tell me you fix that. I'm Kuma trap star. That deep down and caught myself a big rope star. Vote. Oho be ye lose pe a man pe obion ya buburo na wa patria kotom so se jemu na me nice so hot you can't say that I have more goals let them in work we are working some folks you are busy accept to the vote make you do party and coming from the shows respect to this looking kapato atia
And that's all we have for you on Let's Talk Style. Same time next week. My name is Edna Boatin Yeboah and I did this with
Eunice Owusu.
Bye bye.
Clog TV.